Nowadays, many companies think they deliver a superior experience, but research shows that's not true. While 80% of companies think that, only 8% of their candidates, customers, and employees agree. The difference between these two is called the experience gap. Your company will most likely have an ATS, CRM, or ERP. In that system, you register what happens within your company, the O data. But do you know why it happens? Do you have the X data? In order for you to close the experience gap, you'll need to collect feedback on autopilot. At Ratecard, we help you to close the experience gap. In this video, I'll show you how to set up feedback on autopilot. After setting it up, you'll be able to improve every day and close that gap. To set up feedback on autopilot, we need these three things: a smart group or audience, a form with questions, and a campaign with the feedback request itself. First, we'll set up a smart group. We'll name the group and add a few smart fields to it. Smart fields are data fields that you can use to personalize feedback requests in order to optimize for conversion. Also, you can use them to perfect the moment of sending a feedback request. And last but not least, you can use them to analyze the feedback you've collected and get the best insights possible. That's it. Now we've set up who we will ask for feedback by adding a smart group to Ratecard. Next, we will set up the questions. What do we want to ask? These three methodologies are most used by our customers. Satisfaction or CSAT to measure overall or specific satisfaction on a process, service or touchpoint, usually with a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. The Net Promoter Score or NPS to measure growth potential with a scale of 0 to 10. And Customer Effort Score to measure the friction within a process by asking for effort needed. Let's make a form now. Name your form and then choose the main language. If you want, you can change the branding of each form by setting a specific logo and colors. But for now, let's use the logo and colors that are already set within this account. Now we choose one of the predefined templates, or we start with an empty template. You can choose to collect feedback or reviews. Choose feedback if you want to keep everything private, and choose reviews if you want us to verify everything and eventually publish it on your company profile via search engines or platforms like Indeed and Glassdoor. Let's choose a template to collect feedback for now. As you can see, the form is already to be used. We can look at the preview to check if it's what we want, and as you can see, we can collect both CSAT and NPS via this form. That's perfect. Let's publish it. Now we only need to schedule a campaign in order to bring everything together and to decide when and how to ask for feedback. Name your campaign, then choose one of our channels, for example email. Then pick the audience and the form we just made. Now we can choose a template. Let's preview some of these. Alright, let's pick this one because it looks nice and it's personalized. Also, it includes a CSAT question, just like the form we made. Now think up a good subject for your email and personalize it to optimize for conversion. Let's preview it to be sure it looks good and then go to the next step. There are three types of campaigns within Ratecard. The first one is on autopilot event-based. This one is automatically sending feedback requests once it's triggered by events, for example by a touchpoint that is fired within your ATS, CRM or ERP. The second one is on autopilot recurring. This one automatically sends a feedback request periodically, for example every week, month or half year. And the third one is a manual one-time one. You can collect feedback manually with this one, for example by uploading a CSV or Excel file with your candidates or customers of last year. This is often used for zero measurements. Let's choose the event-based campaign. We can set the date that will be used as a trigger for sending out this campaign, as well as a delay. In the advanced settings you can set up a reminder. Looking good, let's launch it now. And now we're good to go. We can collect feedback on autopilot from now on. Let's check it out. Whenever a contact is added to this group, she will receive a personalized email that looks like it comes from a contact person at your company. This email is optimized for conversion, so if she clicks on one of the numbers, for example the 8, the feedback is automatically registered. Now she can leave feedback within seconds and help your company to improve every day. When you receive new feedback, you can get an alert via email or SMS. Moreover, new feedback is shown on your dashboard. Also, you can filter and export, of course, and last but not least, you can analyze trends, leaderboards, and more. So now you not only have the operational data, but you also have the experience data. And you can close the experience gap. So let's improve every day and grow to the next level together.